All right, once you log into your course, this is what you should see. You got the name of it, College Algebra Spring 2018, announcements. There are none right now, so no need to read that. Here is your weekly calendar. As you can see, nothing's going on until that 16th, and that kind of tells you what you work on next, what's due. Right here also kind of lets you know what's coming up, what you need to work on. So make sure it keeps you, in sequence. Don't be jumping around, okay? So this kind of lets you know what's working. You can even view all assignments if you want to, and it takes you right to the homework section, okay? Which we'll talk about here shortly. But anything you need, you can click over here on this left side of the page. I call these tabs. You're not going to hurt anything by clicking on one. Okay, it's just going to take you somewhere you may or may not need it or not. Okay, but it's not going to hurt anything by clicking on them. Okay, but that's kind of part of it. You've got your grade over here, submission progress here. Make sure you run the browser check in case you need to, a flash player update or something like that. How to enter answers. It may be worth the 10-15 minutes to read that to make sure you're not entering incorrectly. Oftentimes you miss stuff because you're typing stuff in wrong. But the browser check is very important. Also, do not use Internet Explorer in MyMathLab. Does not work well. Use Safari, Mozilla, Chrome. Those are all okay. All right, so that's kind of what you see. Every time you log in, this is where you'll go to. Announcements, self-explanatory. Start here. You've already been there. The instructor information, that is me. My office hours are here as they are in the syllabus, which we're getting ready to talk about. Email is the best way to contact me. I check it frequently and I respond frequently. So, I'm good about responding to my emails. You can ask anybody that's had my class, but be courteous and be patient in the fact that if you email me at 10 o'clock and you want a response by 10:30, that's not going to happen. Okay. So if there's something you need to know, you need to not wait till the very last second. Okay. That's rude. All right. Especially if you get mad about it. I wouldn't do that to you. So don't do that to me. So 24 hours is fair. Weekends may take me till Monday, but you never know, okay? Syllabus. So here's your syllabus. Click on the link. Again, here is my contact information, my office hours. I am at the Leestown campus. You should print this. Keep it with your materials. I mean, even though the class is online, there's still something to be said about having some paper stuff with you. Here's all of my information from my division for the college. If you need any links, you can look there. I'm not going to read through this course description, but here is one of the mentions I'm going to give you. And if I say this 5 times, hopefully you won't be shocked when you hear about it come May. But you have to have a passing score of 60% on the final to be eligible to pass the class, regardless of what your grade would be overall. Okay, it's a division policy. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. Again, here's your required technology. Talk about, again, the browsers, the MathLab course ID. You're already in the course, so you don't need to worry about that. Calculator. You cannot use cell phones or laptops in the testing center. Okay. Make sure you've got a calculator. Graphing calculators are fine, but make sure you got a good calculator. The book is optional because it is online, but if you really want a hard copy, there's the information. Attendance, just make sure you take that pre-test by January 16th. Okay. I will be sending out reminders. Here's the email policy, class structure. You can read through that. Don't procrastinate though. We talked about it already. Okay. You're encouraged to work ahead. As I said before, you can finish this course in 2 weeks if you want to. Odds are you won't, but you can. Okay, homework. Graded homework, 20% of your grade. And I'm going to go show you where all this stuff is. Study plan. You can work optional practice stuff in there. Exams. Okay. There are 4 exams and a final. The final is comprehensive. Here's where it is. Once you click on the exam, you got to finish it at that time. I will allow 1 retake for technical issues. If you need more than 1, I got to have some sort of proof, because I'm not going to give you a retake just because you're performing poorly. Okay, so make sure that you're ready to go when you take the test. Final exam, I'll show you about that, talk about the proctored stuff. And again, you have to pass the final to pass the class. Okay. Makeup work. If you miss a due date, I'll allow 1 extension. So just email me. It'd be great if you knew ahead of time, but just let me know. Here's your breakdown of your grade. You know, as you can see, your exams are the majority of your grade. So homework's 20%. That'll usually count. If you're borderline, it'll help you one way or the other. Here's the withdrawal policy. You know, when you can withdraw. And there's also information in the class about that. And then we have other links for resources, accommodations, and the competencies. And then here's kind of your course outline with, again, your due dates when things are due. So I would totally print that and make sure you look at it. And again, you got a proctor for the final. You must pass the final to be eligible to pass the course. Let me tell you what, if you email me and say, boy, I didn't know about that, I'm going to know you didn't watch these videos. Okay. If you say, I didn't know we had to get a proctor for the final, I'm going to know right away you did not watch these videos. All right. Here are some video lectures. Now, you read through this, okay? Don't pay attention to any mention of a homework assignment or anything else, because I created these videos for my on-campus classes. You know, I try to be efficient. Why recreate the same videos again? I just uploaded the ones I use for my on-campus class, but just disregard any mention of any dates, okay? Don't like hold me literally to everything. But if you get stuck on something, you know, they might help you. And I just have them broke down by sections, okay? And that's the way your homework is broke down as well, and which we're getting ready to look at very soon. So here's your due dates document. It's the same thing you have on the end of your syllabus there, but if you just want to print this off, you can print this off, and it has all your due dates, okay? The graded homework. So here we go. So you can see here, I've already taken the pretest, so therefore you don't see the fact that your work won't open until you take the pretest. But when you see yours, that's what it's going to look like. You're going to have these little green arrows that are saying you got to take the pretest before anything else opens up. But you can see 1.1, 1.2, they correlate just with them video lectures, okay? So if you need some help on section 1.2, watch my video. It might help you. One thing I want to point out, when you click on a homework assignment and you're working on these questions, there's a box here for question help. So you've got a help me solve this link. It will help you solve it. You'll go through step by step by step, okay? There's a view an example. So that'll give you a different problem and it will show you the steps. Okay, the help me solve this kind of makes you respond to things, but this one actually takes you through the steps. So it's just like me working an example on the board for you. You can go to the section of the textbook that this is covered by. Okay, it takes you right to the e-text. So there you go. Now it may take a second or two to load it up, but it's going to take you right to the book, or you can just go to the book on your own. But this is going to be your ebook. Okay, there you go, 1.1. Or you can ask your instructor. So this tells me the question you're working on, and then you can type in a little about where you're getting stuck. Okay, so those are all your resources when you do your homework. Extra practice, and you know, click on the link below. So if I click on this link, I'm going to assign some other problems for the book. You can do these in the study plan, or you can do them on pencil and paper. They're not graded, they're extra practice. Okay, so you don't even have to do them if you don't want to. It's just other things that you can do, like I said, from the book or in the study plan itself. Okay, so let me skip down to that study plan. So for instance, you know, if you need some more work from 1.1 and you want to do some of those problems from 1.1, you can. Okay, you can pick whatever ones you want to do that I've assigned through the extra practice. Okay, the tests are right here. Okay, don't forget, you know, I can go by all assignments right in order, you know, on how you have to work. And there's your review. So there's a review, not graded. For exam 1, there's a review for each test. Your grade book, self-explanatory. It's going to only grade you on what you've completed. But, you know, don't forget, once the semester comes to the end, I assign zeros for what you haven't completed. Okay. Here's the ebook. So again, you can go to any chapter you want to, any section you want to, if you want to look through the book. Proctored final exam info. Again, proctor final must be proctored. You can read through this. You know, I'm probably going to change what you can take to the final. I forgot to do that, but I'll remember by the time the final gets here, and allow you 1 page, just the front of whatever you want. Okay, 3x5 card, that's kind of small. So I'm going to lighten up a little and let you bring 1 page. Discussions. What I've posted in the discussion board are helpful hints. So if you're stuck on something in 1.1, I've got some helpful hints. 1.2, you scroll down, and I've got some helpful hints. So hopefully that'll help you. Here's the how my grade is calculated. So there you go. You can look through that. Math in real life. There are more videos that the author has created. And, you know, maybe you can find one in here if you don't like mine, and they might help you. Okay, I'd say the more the merrier. The more things to help you, the better off you are. And these are also, these guided lecture notes go with the videos. These are not mine. So this is totally with the book author and their videos. So feel free though. Okay, I mean, if you want to, you know, get more practice, use their stuff, do it. You know, I'm all for it. These other things, skills for success, you know, you can read through that. Tools for success, you know, if you need more graphing calculator or how do I enter answers, all that stuff, you can look in there. The multimedia library, you know, gives you your options of what you want to look at or view for anything we're working on. So again, if we're in section 1.1, you know, we can see, hey, are there PowerPoints? Are there videos? Are there learning activities? And let's see what we got. Find it, and it's going to tell you what's possible to you. Okay. Course tools. Really, email is about, you know, what you need, and you know, but you can email me other ways. So, but just check your email, please, please, please check your email. I mean, you know, I've had people, you know, freaking out about stuff, and they don't read their email. I didn't get it. You're getting them. Okay, you need to check your junk folder. I'll send them out about once a week. So make sure you're getting them. Make sure you're reading them. Make sure you're paying attention. Read the whole email. Okay, because I will communicate, but you have to read it. All right. So again, so good luck. You know, get busy. And again, you know, I am here to help you. I hope all y'all do well. I want you to do well. I want everybody in here to do well. You can ask anybody that's ever had me in class. I want you to succeed. Okay, but you have to do your part, and I will try to do my part. So good luck, and look forward to hearing from you.